Hey YouTube, it's Anna. It's week 5. A little late. Sorry. Gotta get habit of making these videos on Fridays. Like, you know how Fridays are, they're crazy. But um, let's see. At 260, 260 today. I did have my 1 month appointment with my surgeon tomorrow, so I was trying to hold off to make this video until, the follow-up appointment, but they called me today, and I guess my surgeon had some type of family emergency, so I had to reschedule for next week, so that'll be on next week's update. Let's see. I had my surgery on February 20th, um, 2009. I started at, well, the day of the surgery, I had gone down to 279 pounds, and I'm 260, so that's 29 pounds. Um, yeah, 29 pounds. So it's pretty good in the first month. Well, in the last 2 weeks, I had only lost like 1 pound a week. I don't know what I was doing wrong. I don't know. But I think I just came to a halt because what happened was when I first started everything back in October, I was 311, 311 pounds. And what happened was that my surgery wasn't going to be covered by my previous insurance that I had the last year, um, from my job. They start in January. They renew it every year. So we switched insurance this year. So the previous insurance, what they wanted me to do was because I had no medical records of any like weigh-ins with a doctor, I had to go under my primary doctor and do like like a 6-month diet or something like that. I'm sure you all know what that is. Most of the insurance do require that. Some of them don't. Um, let's see. So she put me on phentermine, and I was doing that for 2 months. Well, I started that on December 3rd or something like that. So December and January. So in 2 months, I have um, 20, 19 pounds, 19 pounds. And then I stopped it when I resubmitted all my paperwork because in January my new insurance for this year kicked in and we had switched providers. So that they called me and they're like, "Oh yeah, you're approved." So I was all excited because originally with the 6-month thing, I was gonna have to wait till April to have the surgery, but with the new insurance, they're like, "Oh, did you start your 2-week diet yet?" I'm like, "No." So they're like, "Well, you can start it, and we'll call you back with a surgery date." So that's said and done. I had it on the 20th of February. It happened just like that. I mean, it was like not expected. 'Cause, I was planning for February. So what I was doing is just, trying to lose a little bit beforehand. So I went from 311 to 279, like I said. The day of the surgery I was 279. So 311, 279. And now I'm 260. Um, I've been going to the gym, not as much because for some reason I'm just always tired. I don't know if it's just I'm not eating enough or just dehydrated or I don't know what's going on. But if any of you have any tips of how I can get boost up my energy, because of course you can't have caffeine. So what else is there but water and all these calorie free? So you don't have sugar rushes and you don't have caffeine. You can't. I mean, what can I do for energy? I mean, I've just been so tired with work and everything, and it's just so stressful. And just how you have those days. But anyway, I'm not gonna go into that. Um, I'm a little tired and sore because I worked out for like 30 minutes today on the elliptical. Yeah, it was hard. Well, not really. I did 25 on the elliptical and like 10 on the treadmill. So I burnt like 700 calories today. Um, on my food journal, I think I'm between 800 and max is like 850 of calories. intake, so pretty good. Um, I did pretty bad this weekend just because my friend came into town and she was staying with me, and we went out to to eat both, and it's really hard because I didn't know what to eat. I mean, I don't know how to handle that whole going out in restaurants. I mean, if y'all have any tips of what you do when you go to restaurants, I mean, obviously, I ordered a full course meal, like an entry, but I took a couple bites and you feel like you're just, God, am I ever gonna get full or whatever? And then all of a sudden, like, you get this pain, like, it's like an alert, stop eating, that's enough. So I had leftovers both times, and those leftovers are still in the fridge because I have, I think that one entry from both times went to a Mexican restaurant because she's Mexican, so she loves Mexican food, of course. And both times I had those leftovers are like each one is 4 meals, 4 meals. Before it was like 2 meals, maybe one, depending on what it was. I could finish it off at the restaurant, but it's pretty good. At least you could taste it and then just not eat a lot. So 260 this week. Oh, um, in officially size 18 pants, I can, and shirts X large. I guess because I'm not really big on the top. I don't have big breasts or anything like that. So, um, what else? Um, Yeah, my breasts are getting even smaller, so I can fit into all these bras that I had bought like when I was skinnier, and I just had hidden away. So like basically for the past month, or like mostly the last 2 weeks, I've been just digging into the back of my closet where you store all that stuff that didn't fit you anymore. So that's moved, to the front of the closet now. So um, just a couple of maybe like pounds from fitting into a 16 because now 18s are starting to be a little bit loose, so that's good. My friend gave me out these bunch of 16s because she lost weight, but she didn't do the surgery. She just did some other stuff. Um, but she wasn't big. She just had gained a lot of weight from the pregnancy, so she got she went back to her size a 10. So she had all these like 16s and 18s and um, size 14 pants um, from her pregnancy. So they're not pregnancy because she's like, I'm not wearing no maternity clothes, so she just bought bigger sizes. Um, she had a big old booty, so she fed into them. I mean, the waist was big, but I guess her pants would stay up because of that. So who knows? Another thing I was gonna mention was I think it's about time that Anna gets used to wearing a belt with her pants. I have never worn a belt in my life. I hate them. I guess it's because, when we're big and we have the folds and those belts dig into your fold, you just never wear a belt. I've never worn a belt. So I gotta get used to one. So it's my mission to go shopping for a belt this weekend. Wish me luck. And I was gonna ask you guys out there if anybody can just give me tips on like I'm the very picky eater, so I guess that's why I probably don't have a lot of energy because I'd rather just not eat than eat something I don't like. And I know that's really bad, and I know that we need to eat, but if there's any way you guys can help me, just give me some tips on like, you know, easy stuff that you can take to work, to snack on or have as to have for lunch. Um, I'd be very grateful. So I'll keep you in touch. Like I said, I have a doctor's appointment for my 1 month, even though it's not 1 month because it's past 1 month post-op. So I'll do a video then. Thank you guys. I hope to hear from you. Thank you.